What up, gang? This is Hefe, and I'm here with you on Aavegotchi Pacific Chapter, where we bring you everything related to Aavegotchi. I cover news, events, and other things happening in the Gotchiverse. If you guys like my videos and are enjoying some of this content I've been putting out here lately, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for me. I'm trying to get to 100 followers by the end of the month, and if I'm able to get there, I have a little gift that I'm going to be giving to some of my loyal followers. So with that being said, the Gotchiverse Reaalm land sale is coming around this Halloween from October 28th and ending around October 31st. Around 2 p.m. UTC. I'm going to go through this recent Medium post that came out on Aavegotchi that breaks down what the Gotchiverse Reaalm land auction will look like and gets into some of the details. So when we first get to the blog post here, it has a picture of the actual Gotchiverse Citadel, which is the shielded part of the realm. So it says here, soon players will begin to explore, build, battle, earn, and socialize within the Gotchiverse. But first we need to distribute the Reaalm parcels, and so that's what we're going to be doing starting Thursday, October 28th, and it runs all the way through the weekend, and it's going to be using an innovative style of auction called the bid to earn GBM auction, where you'll actually earn ghosts for losing bids, and I can explain a little bit of that. So you'll really want to be a part of this, whether you've got your first Aavegotchi or not. Anybody can be part of this auction. Now you'll notice that this auction takes place within the Citadel, and that's the protected part of the Gotchiverse Reaalm. Now there'll be 16,000 independent parcels being auctioned off at once in various areas of the northwest portion of the Citadel map. The parcels will come in 3 different sizes, and we can go through the sizes here. So there's 3 different sizes, and the sizes are going to determine not only the size of your plot, but also how much alchemica and building space you'll have on your plot. So it starts with the humble parcel, and these are a small parcel that's 8 by 8, and there's only going to be a small amount of alchemica on this, and there's also a small amount of building space. So as I mentioned in a previous video, it might not be the most ideal parcel for communal channeling events or farming in general, just because it doesn't have a whole lot of alchemica. However, it'll be useful to gather with your guild, as well as teleporting, and also you'll still be able to build a lot of other structures on here. From there, it jumps up to the reasonably sized parcels, which are 16 by 16, and it's been said that they contain reasonable amounts of alchemica. Apparently it's been mentioned that this is a good amount of alchemica to have for farming, or if you're going to be channeling with your friends. Channeling is basically where you and your friends or your guildmates will be able to pull alchemica out of the ground together in these ceremonial events called channeling events, and you'll gather in a structure called a lodge. You'll have to have the same wearable to get the alchemica out of the ground, so these should make for some fun gatherings. So where were we? So we said 16 by 16 for the reasonably sized parcels, and then the spacious parcels are 32 by 64, and they give us a beautiful map here that actually shows the size of the parcels in relation to the Aavegotchi. You can see even the humble parcel is, it'll give you plenty of space for your Aavegotchis to roam around. Each of these parcels is gonna have their own range of alchemica that will be stored within it. However, you won't know the exact amount of the alchemica tokens you'll have in your parcel till you actually go to a VRF generator, very similar to what you have with opening portals, where you don't know exactly which Aavegotchis are inside. With the parcels, you're going to go and do the same kind of random generation function, and it'll determine how much alchemica is going to be in your plot within that certain range for that plot. You might want to know, what are some of the benefits of owning a parcel? What can you do with your parcel, and why would you want to buy a parcel in the Citadel? So the benefits of owning a parcel in the Citadel include you can have some protection from the liquidators, which will try and steal your alchemica if you have parcels outside of the Citadel. It won't be protected by those Citadel walls, and so yeah, you'll be more susceptible to having some of your Alchemica stolen. In addition to that, you got the ability to coordinate with your guild members. I know a lot of other guilds are quite interested in purchasing plots for their headquarters within the Citadel, so it'll be a central hub for guilds and for their guild mates to meet up. Lastly, you're going to have all 4 types of Alchemica distributed across all the plots in the Citadel, even though some plots might not have all 4 kinds, and some plots will also have different amounts of each. But you'll have that opportunity to very locally farm different kinds of Alchemica. Whereas if you look at the rest of the map, there's certain areas you'll have to go to get certain types of Alchemica. So you can even employ or participate in harvesting the 4 different kinds of resources, which are ERC20 tokens. And these tokens, which are right here, FOMO, KEK, Alpha, and FUD, these will be used in different amounts to build the various structures you're allowed to build on your land. You can look at the Gotchiverse light paper. It actually lists all the structures in there, and I'll leave a link down there below for you guys. The auction UI it's quite interesting and it's quite interactive. So this is going to be the interface you're going to be looking at when you're actually bidding on your parcels. So you'll see an interactive map with zooming, so you'll be able to zoom in on individual plots. You'll have filters that will help you find the perfect parcel. There'll be like a list view to see the latest bids as they come in, and I see that on the right hand side here. And you can search the parcels by token ID, by the region they're in, or by the Alchemica boosts that they have. There's going to be geo mapping tools that have been used to assign 3-word addresses to every parcel, which is also another way you'll be able to look them up during the auction. Interestingly enough, these 3-word addresses are actually generated from the light paper itself. So it says down here you'll be able to select auctions to see and view all your live auctions, and you can explore with the map here. You'll be able to select my bids to see all the bids you have active on all the auctions you're in, and you'll be able to also see my payouts, which is how much ghost you've earned by being outbid. There is a great article that explains the GBM auction, and I will also link that down in the description below for you guys. Then it mentions the 3-word addresses that I just talked about, and these are just geo mapping tools that allow us to identify where a certain parcel is. Furthermore, there's a little hammer time that you might want to know about. In the last 20 minutes, if anybody outbids you at that point, the auction gets extended for another 20 minutes, and that allows anybody else to place their bids, and it prevents some botting as well, because bots are always an issue with this sort of thing. So there's going to be 16,000 of these parcels. 4,000 of them will actually also be available for a Chainlink VRF powered raffle shortly after the Reaalm. So you want to make sure you are staking your ghost and collecting your friends, as well as minting those drop tickets, and you have the option to sell them as well if you are not feeling so lucky. So that kind of wraps up my overview of the Gotchiverse Reaalm land auction. This is the first auction that's going to be coming out for the Aavegotchi metaverse, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on my winnings if I happen to win anything, and happy bidding. If you enjoyed this video, you like my coverage, and you like some of this content that I've been putting out lately, hit the subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 100 followers on YouTube, and then I have a little bit of a gift that I would like to give to my loyal followers. Stay tuned for that. I will catch you guys in the Reaalm. Peace out, friends.